Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for August. This month begins in sparkling style for you, with Uranus forging a fab link with the Sun in the first week. If you're an inventive person or love communicating around technology or the media, or just having lots of buzzy conversations, this is certainly going to set things up nicely for you. And people that you can associate with who are also very switched on will certainly be exciting company. Now, in the early parts of this month, there's still a clustering of energy in the part of your horoscope that's to do with your resources. Now, Mars is here, but also Venus, and the two are going to be cooperating beautifully. The sense here is that if you want to invite people around and spoil them in terms of playing host, this would be a lovely aspect in the first couple of weeks. There could also be a sense that if you're in a romantic situation, that you want things to be very much to do with eating nice food, being very intimate and close together, spending time in very beautiful surroundings, but perhaps not being quite so lively, enjoying more creature comforts. Now, Jupiter, the planet of fortune, has entered, of course, the part of your horoscope that's also to do with your everyday finances. Now, this can bring you a lot of positivity over the next 12 months whilst it goes through this transit, but it is going to be opposite for the first 3 weeks of August, the power planet of Pluto. The suggestion here is, if you are a little bit desirous of improving your financial lot to the point that you're pushing things too hard, you're trying to get things around to your own way, almost to a manipulative degree, it could be very, very counterproductive. And it could see you tempted to do something against your better judgment or even your higher values. But equally, you could be absolutely, totally straight in your approach, and you may encounter someone who's a bit fast and loose with the truth and their business ethics too. So just go a little bit careful around that. Now, your ruling planet Mercury was, of course, in a retrograde from the last week of June through till the 19th of July. But when that retrograde began, Mercury was at 23 degrees Cancer, and on the 4th of this month, it reaches back into 23 degrees Cancer. So if you have been waiting for some news on a financial situation, it could fall nicely into place at that time. A fantastic new moon on the 6th of this month can also be fabulous for you because it forges a beautiful link with Jupiter, suggesting that the way you think, your intellectual ideas, can be absolutely, essentially very, very fortunate for you in the next few weeks. So if you have talents, if you have ideas, if you wake up in the middle of the night with a eureka moment, well, follow it up. Don't disregard it. Now, there is going to be some changes coming your way, and this is kicked off on the 9th. Mercury moves at this time, and it moves into an area which for you is much better because it's a natural area for you to demonstrate just how quick-witted you can be. But on the 12th, Venus also moves into the most beautiful part of your horoscope, the 5th solar house. So with Venus and Mercury both in very positive areas for you, your natural communicational skills can really start to flow. Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? However, by the 21st, there is a full moon, and that full moon suggests that if you're wanting to change elements of your life, someone that's close to you may actually want you to stay as you are simply because the status quo suits them. On the other hand, you may have an opportunity to change, but something is stopping you really going for it. And it could be fear, because a lot of us don't like change. We like to know what is familiar, but there could be an opportunity here, and it may take a little bit of courage to leap into it. And it's all about the way that you view yourself and the way you interact with other people. So new knowledge can be coming in, and if you're open to it, it can be a very, very dynamic change that can be positive for you. Now, we do have another change which occurs on the 23rd and the 24th as the Sun and Mercury move into the part of your horoscope that's very much more to do with the more sensitive areas of life. This is to do with you being conscious of your family roots, where you live, how you live there. But both planets are going to be going opposite Neptune, and Neptune can be a mischief maker on this particular opposition. It's saying to you that if you're thinking, for example, of moving, you need to be absolutely, totally clear-minded about why you're doing it. Around your motivations, around the costings, around the affordability, around what you're told, because not everything you're told may actually be true. So be a bit skeptical about any interaction you have at the end of this month if it is around information linked to your home or your family. Now there is one further bright moment which occurs on the 28th when Mars bursts its way into Leo, and this can be fantastic for you too. This is going to give you even more passion around expressing your ideas. Remember, you are an ideas person. So as this month comes to a close, if Neptune has been causing a bit of a murky mess, well, Mars is going to give you the drive to machete your way through the confusion and get back to the facts. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.